on, guys? Welcome back. So as you can see from the last video, I now have two hands.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah, great.
I don't know what to do with them. Yes. So our man Shane behind the camera, give us a little bear paw, Shane. So Shane is going to be helping us out from time to time with some camera stuff. You guys know getting some of the work done and getting some of the sick angles is a little difficult to do, especially some of the burnout stuff, the driving stuff. It's not always easy with being a one-man show. So Shane is going to help us a little bit with that. So it's still the same me. It's still same old everything, just with another set of hands. So today we are going to be getting into the first gen here. You guys know that we are taking this weekend to the Harrisburg Motorama event, which is this weekend. So if you guys are not doing anything, which I know you're not doing anything because it's going to be crappy, it's going to be cold, so you need to come out to the show. There's going to be a lot of cool trucks. So we need to get this thing back together. That is the goal for today. So the other thing that I want to show you guys, which I haven't really said too much, is the first Wrenchworks stuff for 2019 is going to be available at the show. We have a all blacked out hoodie, kind of like the same as what I'm wearing. Same logo here, same flag, but it's all blacked out. You guys know I like everything blacked out, so why not black out a sweatshirt? Also, limited edition. These are both going to be like kind of limited edition. We're not going to maybe keep them around, kind of like a tattered design. This is a t-shirt. So we got a new t-shirt and a new sweatshirt. What we're going to do, and I need to actually go over here. So what we're going to do is a little bit of a giveaway. There's going to be a couple winners. If you guys get a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, sweatshirt will count for like 2 entries, t-shirt will count for 1. We got stuff laying around the shop that we don't need. Not the turbo though, not the turbo, but we need to keep the turbo. We're gonna do something like that. But like this stuff. This is like a Pusher 5.9 intake manifold. It's been sitting here. You guys probably need it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna find some other stuff like over on the shelves that's really good stuff that you guys probably want, and we're just gonna give it away. We're gonna have a couple cash prize winners, I believe. It's still Monday, so we're still kind of figuring things out, but we'll have that stuff. We'll have the jackets, the flannels, all that stuff there with us. So make sure you guys come out. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time to hang out, and let's move on with the video. So what we're gonna do is we got a package in from our friends at PTP Turbo Blankets. This is their lava wrap. It's made from real crushed volcanoes, if you guys had to know. But we're gonna wrap our hot pipe in this lava wrap. We got the nice stainless locking kind of clamps that go along with it. All of our hot stuff over here was, I want to say ceramic coated all the time, but it's Cerakoted. So this is actually a wet hot housing coating. It goes on wet and it takes about a week to dry, but I believe it's good for about 2,000 degrees. So we are still going to wrap our hot pipe, and we actually got PTP turbo blankets that are coming as well. They're just a little bit behind. So other than that, all of this stuff, we got new gaskets. Our boys at Bank sent us out these new special gaskets. All of this stuff has to go back on the truck because the truck needs to be done for the show. So that is the main goal for this evening, getting the truck back together, back wrapped up. And yeah, we're going to be installing this, and it shouldn't go too bad. Oh, the other thing, if you guys look down in here, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but we did actually extend the drive pressure sensors that go up here, and the EGT sensors. So the sensors are underneath here. I know a lot of guys said you could drill and tap the top here of the manifold, but we just decided to keep the same fittings and everything on the bottom and just kind of extend it a little bit up here on the firewall. So that's now good to go. We should now have all of our gauges working. That's a wrap. Let's stop talking and let's start getting this thing put back together. So we are about 3/4 of the way done, and man, I am so glad that we did not do blue. Everyone who voted red in the beginning, 2 big thumbs up to you guys, and I can do that now, two thumbs up at the same time. So let's show them, man, whoo, boy, does it look literally fire.
Nice.
Literally fire. So like I said, 3/4 of the way done. We kind of took a break right now so we can go ahead and wrap the hot pipe here. So this pipe, you guys know, we did the housings as well as this hot pipe in the Cerakote. I don't want to say ceramic coat, but we're going to go one step further and use our PTP lava wrap on top of this, and also probably the hood stack pipe. So big thing with the PTP lava wrap, keeps the heat inside the pipe, reduces underhood temperature quite a bit. Got a lot of good things, and then also, like I said before, the guys at Power Driven Diesel actually did their own separate YouTube video. It's on their Power Driven Diesel YouTube page about spool up comparison. They actually put a truck on the dyno, and like I forget exactly, they measured the time in spool up on a truck on the dyno, and they confirmed a faster spool up. So faster spool up, lower underhood temps, keep the heat where it's supposed to be, and that's what we're gonna do. So quick pro tip, if you look down here, we got her soaking in water. That just kind of softens everything up before we go ahead and wrap this. And then once it dries and it gets some heat in it, it'll actually kind of like really lock onto this pipe. So we've had good luck doing it that way. This pipe, because of the kind of really curves, is probably going to take a little bit, especially the other one too. So we're going to try and knock this out quick and try and get this thing pretty much completely done. Seeing it's getting a little late right now, but we're going to get it done. Everything, even all of the, like if you see over here, the V-bands. We did the V-bands in black right here, and then also this compressor housing V-band as well. So everything, and also this one back here, if you guys can see that. So everything red on black is looking extremely good. I'm very happy that we went with red. So again, knock this out, get the truck done, get it outside and have some fun. Probably have to bleed the fuel lines too again. So we'll catch back up with you guys. Boys, 11:20, a little bit longer than expected, but we are completely done. Mine is probably bleeding. The fuel lines, we'll have to do that. We'll crank that over. We're actually gonna come back tomorrow, even though we're supposed to get some snow. We're gonna come back, completely wrap this thing up, check for leaks tomorrow, maybe go have some fun in the snow. I was planning on trying to get everything out of here and maybe go drive this thing a little bit tonight, but we will actually do that tomorrow, throw that in at the end of this video. But oh, baby. I mean, some of you guys are gonna hate me, but besides swapping a common rail on this thing, I don't think it looks much better. But man, I am super pumped with the color. Again, we're not going to SEMA. You know, it's still got a little things here and there. We'll get in there with a paintbrush, but again, I wasn't gonna tear the whole entire thing down. So it's still got some areas, but man, overall, I'm giving this thing a solid 9 out of 10 for sure, man. This thing, I'm really pumped on it. But that is going to wrap up this evening anyway. We will be back tomorrow, and I will catch back up with you guys then. See ya. Alrighty guys, it is the next day, back in the shop, just kind of wrapping things up here. Got the fuel lines bled on the first gen. So that's good to go. What I want to kind of do is change around. We need to get the first gen out towards the back of the shop for the event this weekend. So we're going to do that. We're going to kind of rearrange. We're going to put the dually up in that corner because we're probably going to start installing the compound setup, I believe, soon. Either way, first gen needs to get out. So we're going to kind of rearrange that. And as you can see, we did actually get some snow, so perfect time to go do some playing around a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, just wanna let you guys know, in the last Quadzilla video, so without getting into like crazy detail, you guys know the big brother syndrome of the diesel industry, you know, you know, is watching everybody, especially when it comes to tuning. So the whole smoke-free tuning is really what everyone is after. You know, all of the power, none of the smoke. Some of the smoke blowing that goes on in this industry and community is really kind of a negative, what's the word? Connotation? That's too big of a word for Greg, but not really looked very friendly upon. So a lot of guys that are, you know, race only tuning, stuff like that, you don't want any smoke. So that is, we had all of the power, we just did not have any of the smoke. Now, seeing that the second gen, of course, like everything else we own, is a race only, competition use only. So Quadzilla, basically, they assured me that there is nothing wrong with the factory tuning. That's the way they have the tuning set up, especially if you have a stock truck, stock injector truck. They want to make the tunes very smoke-free for the guys who aren't really looking to really get a little crazy. So we have some race tunes. We have some new race tunes in this thing. So just want to kind of clarify that. If you guys have like an older Quadzilla that does maybe some of that other stuff, probably before some of this kind of change has been made kind of with all of that stuff. Hopefully you guys can read between the lines. Anyway, let's move all this stuff out. Make sure the first gen doesn't have any leaks, all that stuff, and go have some fun. Well, the burnouts are gonna, well,
only one tire was spinning,
yeah,
so.
I know, it's not spinning right now either. We might actually get stuck. We might actually,
that tire is spinning.
We might actually get stuck in 1 inch of snow. There we go. That's why it's not moving. Alright guys, that is gonna wrap up this video. First Gen is finally back together with the red powder coat. Very, very pleased with the red. Definitely no to the blue. Blue we can save for a different truck. So very happy with the red. Hopefully I will see a lot of you guys out at Motorama this weekend. It's gonna be a great weekend, just hanging out, having fun. Also, just again, with the help, it's new, not holding the camera, but we're gonna master it. It's gonna take everything to the next level, have no doubt. The goal really at the end of the day is really just to provide the best videos and content for you guys, so we're gonna continue to do that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hit the like button before you leave, subscribe if you have not already. See you guys tomorrow.